Nonprofit National Louis University and Back to School America are teaming up with the same goal in mind to keep students and educators across the nation.
Executive Director of Partnerships at National Louis University, Dr. Ruth Davis, and Executive Director of Back to School America, Bernadette Shanahan Haas, join us now to share the impact this partnership is having on the education community and how you can get involved. Ladies, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Dr. Davis, let's start with you. Talk to us about how this partnership came to be and what you all are doing together.
Yeah, so NLU is highly invested in the education community, as you know. We've been around since 1886. Elizabeth Harrison came to Chicagoland, started the kindergarten movement here in Chicago, and then we've grown since then. But our National College of Education is about really teaching teachers how to teach. And so we're always excited to be in partnership with other institutions or other organizations that really focus on giving back to the community. Our founder, Elizabeth Harrison, and she actually is known to say the prime purpose of education is to grow individually, but always that growth is in the service of humanity. And so that's really our DNA. And so we were really super excited to be embarking on this partnership.
And one of the challenges I imagine that teachers probably face often is that the kids do not have the tools necessary to be able to learn. And that's where you guys come in.
Exactly. And truly down to, our mission is really to provide kids those tools so that they have a successful year. I mean, that's really the nuts and bolts of it, of what we do. And we want to make sure that everybody starts on everybody's on an even playing field when they're starting school. They love new school supplies. It really gives them that kick, right, to get it, to have a very successful year.
So what are you guys exactly doing together? Are you doing giveaways together? Are some of your students involved in getting those out to kids?
Yeah, so this is a brand new partnership for us. We're super excited. So we're in the dreaming stage.
Right.
These are all the things we can do, which is really fun. I think one of the things that is great about partnership work is that we always are looking for alignment in our values, right? And values, if you have that combination with being innovative and wanting to do different things, the sky's the limit. So we've talked about having our students involved with making these care packages or these boxes. But then, even hosting professional development for teachers and other things that we can do as in our partnership. So we're super excited.
Yeah, people are starting to think about back to school. So tell us what's in the box that you're going to be giving away.
Sure. So we actually have 4 age-appropriate kits that we put together. So depending on which age level you are at, you will get everything you need for your school. So it's we actually have done a lot of research and all across the country have looked at school supply lists and things like that to make sure that it's not just a couple of things here and there. We truly have all of the essentials, everything from your Kleenex box and your compasses and your notebooks, all of the good stuff. So, and then we'll work with National Louis as well to kind of really kind of put these kits together in a way that makes sense for everybody across the country, since we are a national organization, and work with their staff and their team to really kind of make sure that they're full of all the goodies.
So we know that for kids it's challenging if they don't have the right supplies.
Right.
What are some of the challenges teachers are facing as they're getting out into the work world?
Yeah, so there's a stat out there that says 67% or more teachers actually pay out of their own pocket for school supplies. We are committed to wanting to make a difference in that area, that teachers give so much of themselves, and we want to contribute in any way we can.
A lot of young people going into the teaching profession. I know we always hear about teacher shortages. Are you helping to encourage people to go into the teaching profession?
Absolutely. I think one of our goals as a university is to make sure that we're invested in the community and are partnering with school districts and really encouraging this kind of concept of grow your own making sure our young people understand the importance of the teaching profession and really have that opportunity to embrace that a little bit more.
And make a difference. I mean, it's fantastic. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. For more information about National Louis University, you can scan the QR code on your screen or visit nlu.edu to connect with Back to School America. Go to b2sa.org.